It's starting to sink in now that I'm here in front of all you guys. Yeah, my head's been going a million miles an hour for the last 24 hours, getting messages and calls from probably everyone I've ever met. So everyone's pretty excited. My she's texted me about 45 times. Yeah, it's still in shock though. Yeah, I've spoken to a couple. Daisy was the first one. He said, we tweeted me actually, so reunited. And then when I came in this morning, I ran straight into David Butterfint. He gave me a quick tour of Visy Park. So yeah. A week ago, I didn't think it was going to happen. So yeah, I hadn't given up hope 100%, but I wasn't holding my breath that anything was going to happen. I was really enjoying my football at Williamstown. Looking forward to next year. And then, yeah, just call out of the blue. Started the ball rolling, and here I am. Yeah, well, my whole career I sort of got told ruckmen, their best years are in their late 20s, so I'm hoping that's true. Yeah, what was the start of that question was?
Yeah, how much better do you feel?
Yeah, after having a year out of the system, I guess, yeah, I've been able to see that there's other things in life to football. Like football's obviously priority number one, but if you have a healthy balance, like this year, obviously had to work, had a bit of study and that sort of thing. So, yeah, I think having that perspective and learning a bit about myself in the last year and what I want to get out of football, I think that'll hold me in good stead next year. Yeah, playing down at Williamstown, so being aligned with the Bulldogs and that sort of thing. We had the Bulldogs ruckman, the Tommy Campbell and Ace Cordy playing in the team as well. So that gave me a chance to move forward, work on my marking in the forward line. Yeah, it's just more consistent efforts around the ball. I played a kick behind the ball under Peter German, coach at Williamstown. So yeah, that was probably a different sort of role, which I think worked really well. I spoke to Shane Rogers on Friday night. He just rang me, yeah, just a random number, didn't answer it, got the voicemail. I listened to it and I thought it was a prank. I Googled Shane Rogers to make sure he was actually the recruiting manager of Carlton. Yeah, then rang him back and then caught up on Monday. So that was just a sort of general chat. He just wanted to make sure I was still alive. He didn't know, like, obviously off season, I don't know, things can happen. So that was just more to see where my head was at, if I was interested in coming back in the system after being out for a year. Some people might not want to be, they have good jobs or, might want to just enjoy life. So yeah, caught up with Shane again on Monday. He said they were interested. I said I was definitely interested and didn't guarantee anything because drafts, they can change pretty quick. So yeah, and then yesterday it all happened. I guess I'm under no illusions that I've probably been recruited, as insurance. But having said that, if I didn't think I was able to play the number one rock role, I wouldn't, waste people's time and just be here for the sake of being here. And obviously Mick and the coaching staff wouldn't recruit me if they didn't think I could play AFL next year. So to play one game would be amazing, but I don't think there's anything stopping me from playing a lot more. No, I haven't had a chance really. I spoke to Mick yesterday after the draft. He's just more congratulations, we'll catch up soon, but yeah, I haven't really sat down with anyone and spoken the specifics about roles or football. Yeah, definitely. I suppose like Mick Moldhouse and David Butterfint were both at Collingwood when I was there, so having that relationship in the past definitely helped, to plant the seed to recruiting me, I guess, yeah. Yeah, look, he's a great ruckman. I think he played 240 odd games and Bucks is a champion as well. So yeah, they got on fine while I was there at the club. I haven't been there for this season, but I think it's been well publicised that they've had a little bit of a falling out or whatever, but I can't really comment on the ins and outs of that. Yeah, great. Darren was really good for me. Obviously, we were competing for positions a fair bit, and I guess in the time that we were there for, I think, 3 or 4 years together, the ruck role sort of changed, going from 1 or 2 ruckmen, and then it sort of evolved into the one main ruckman. So we were, probably going head to head a fair bit. But in terms of learning things off him, he's, played at 3 clubs, played in 2 premierships. So he was, vital for me to learn things off. Oh, no, I was grateful for the opportunity that Kyle had at Collingwood and Brisbane way back, and then especially Williamstown this year. So without Williamstown this year, none of this would have been possible. So I wish Williamstown all the best for next year as well. I've had a lot of texts from the Williamstown boys, they're all excited, and Collingwood boys as well, and even a few guys from Brisbane that I'm still in touch with. So yeah, I don't have bad thoughts about anyone, just looking forward to the future at Carlton.